Hey guys, Marsninkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be showing off the fully Extreme Z Awakened physical Future Trunks. I finally got around to streaming the 30 stages of the EZA last night on my Twitch channel. The link is in the description below, so if you missed it, you can check out the recorded version of the stream over on the Twitch channel. It's where I'm doing all of my streaming at the moment, Dokkan as well as other games, so feel free to check it out. So we finally got both of these guys fully Extreme Z Awakened, so we're going to start off showing off the Trunks and then show off the Vegeta in the next video. And we actually have the rotation that we want straight away, so we are going to bring up the overlay while this sorts itself out, and we'll talk about exactly what he does now very briefly. So now that he is fully EZA'd, his leader skill is all types key +3, HP, attack and defense 70%. That's pretty consistent with some of the best all types leaders, other than obviously the two LR Gokus, but you're probably not going to be using him as a leader anytime soon. His super attack, of course, is the father-son Galick gun. Supreme damage to the enemy, raises allies' attack by 30% for one turn. So if he goes first, he's obviously very, very useful. And then his passive skill, Humanity's Last Hope, is now key +2 and attack and defense +30% for all allies, which is a nice improvement, as you can see here, from before he got EZA'd. The reason he was kind of outdated as a support unit before now is that he didn't give key. There's a lot of units that give key and the same amount of support or more, so he was kind of a little bit relegated. So now he gives key and an extra 5%, and he also gets attack and defense +70% for himself when there are 2 or more Vegeta family category allies on the team. So I like the way they did this because it literally includes him, so it's him and one other card. And so obviously that means if you use the 2 father-son Galick gun units on the same team, they activate the second part of each other's passive, which is pretty cool. So he's got pretty decent links: Golden Warrior, Messenger from the Future, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Dismal Future, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. And he is on the Hybrid Saiyans, Future Saga, Time Travelers, and Vegeta's Family, obviously, which they kind of had to add to Global so that these passives could work. So at least it's cool that we did get them straight away, because, you know, they could have done something like, because these guys' passives revolved around the Vegeta family category, they could have held them back for Global until after the 4-year. So we've got them now, and we get to play around with them. So we're going to jump back over to the gameplay here. So a really good link partner for this Trunks is the LR Trunks. He gives them so much key, as well as, you know, the stat boosts and everything. But we are going to put this guy in the first slot, because obviously I want to see how well he tanks. Now, shout out to Truth. I did tweet at him the other day, when just before I got around to rainbowing both of these units, because Trunks is a support unit. Ooh, almost very, very close to 1,000,000 attack stat. That's definitely not bad. And then, because he raises allies' attack, that additional super pushes him over 1,000,000. Ooh, and a nice big crit as well. So he did almost 2,000,000 damage by himself that one turn. We don't even get to see his tanking ability, because that is what I was saying to Truth before I rainbowed them. I wanted to know, because Trunks is a support unit, I would normally give him full dodge and then probably just put the rest on crit, just so he can do that little bit of extra damage. But because they're EZA units, they obviously have incredibly high stats. And you've seen units like EZA Goten, for example, from the Family Kamehameha, can tank way better than you would probably expect him to. So, and Truth did confirm for me that, like a lot of the other EZA units, these guys will tank for, you know, next to no damage, so there's no need to give them full dodge. So I gave him the typical, what I would give a physical unit who is not a support, which is the 8 additional, 15 crit, and 3 dodge. So obviously he's got to have 3 dodge, even if he is tanking normal attacks for double digits, because there's always going to be that one time, you guys have seen it here yourselves if you've been around the channel for a while, there's always going to be that time on Super Battle Road where your level 3 dodge dodges a super attack that would have dealt you 100,000 damage. So definitely can't complain about that. So okay, so if we put Trunks first again, unless he gets a crit, even with a crit, I feel like he's not going to take out Frieza, just because of the amount of health that he has left. So we do of course have the Gohan support on rotation as well, but I'm just really intrigued to see A, how much damage he's going to take, and then B, how much Trunks is going to do, LR Trunks even, after this. So 1.1 mil with the support from the Gohan, and of course he gets a crit, so he takes him out. So I mean, this shows you how good he is just for normal Dokkan events. Like, we kind of brought him on the team to obviously see what he could do, but like to maximize the efficiency of LR Trunks, and on all the rotations that they've been on together so far, LR Trunks hasn't actually had a chance to attack, so it's a pretty good showing for this future Trunks, really. So Gohan going to take a super attack. Are we going to get that dodge defense passive come through? No, apparently not. Gohan is so inconsistent with his defense. I really hope, like we've seen now with the new transforming Vegeta for Pure Saiyans, I really hope they bring out a new Hybrid Saiyans leader sometime soon that gives maybe 150% across the board, just like the Vegeta did to the equivalent of the SSBE, because obviously Hybrid Saiyan suffers from having 130% to attack and 170% to HP and defense. So if they gave us one that was 150% to all, and was obviously not just another, you know, Ultimate Gohan, not only does it mean we could mix the team up a little bit, but it also means we could finally start using units like the Int EZA Ultimate Gohan, who obviously we currently can't use because he shares the same name. So I'm just going to heal up here since Gohan has been getting super attacked mercilessly and not blocking. So, but yeah, double digits. I mean, we do have type advantage now, so that's kind of to be expected. But yeah, he's pushing out over 1 million attack stat when we're consistently having a support unit on the rotation. So for a unit that, you know, a week or so ago was a fairly outdated support unit, this is a very, very good showing. So I would almost recommend, like, I mean, we all got given one of those two Vegeta family crests. So if you don't have either unit, I would get one of each. And then, of course, if you do have one, focus on the one that you need dupes for the most. I think the Trunks overall is more effective. Not that the Vegeta is bad, but more just the fact that the Vegeta is, of course, a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So if you use him, you can't use Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. I would say even maybe the Int one is, I don't know, the Int one's quite outdated now, but I mean, he could get an EZA in the future, so who knows. But yeah, the tech one's definitely good, but I would say the physical one, very, very strong. Like, could definitely help out people who are struggling on the Hybrid Saiyan Super Battle Road. So if you already have a copy of both the units and you haven't decided what to do with those crests yet, I would say probably go for dupes for Trunks. Ooh, 132 on that Gohan. Ooh. I'm really waiting for that World Tournament reward Gohan to get his awakening, because he's a really good support unit already, and I have a feeling that he's just going to get even better. I was thinking about using an attack up item at some point for this Trunks, but I really want to see, can we get LR Trunks? Can LR Trunks finally get an attack in? Let's see. Because we don't have a support unit on the rotation, so yeah, we're hitting that just under 1 million attack stat. We didn't get a crit. Okay, so now LR Trunks gets to shine. Yeah, 2 million attack stat. Mine has no dupes. So, there you go. And he gets that built-in crit from his passive, destroying Angel Golden Frieza in the final phase. So we got to see Trunks supporting LR Trunks once, but you can see there, the getting a 2 million attack stat on LR Trunks on a 130% attack team is very, very strong indeed. So definitely am a big fan of this unit. When the Vegeta family category comes to global properly and we get the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well as the awakenings for some of the other units who become like sub-leaders for that category, I would say this Trunks is probably a must-have as one of your off-rotation units. And then of course for Hybrid Saiyans, very strong as a support for LR Trunks. So I might have to take the Hybrid Saiyans team into Super Battle Road either at the weekend or maybe just use a key. I guess we are only a couple of days away, just to see how well he can perform on Super Battle Road as well. Because if he can hold his own defensively on Super Battle Road, he will be a huge help for anyone who has not completed Hybrid Saiyan stage. So there you go. But anyway, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. If you enjoyed the video, smash like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I mentioned my Twitch channel already. The link is in the description below. All my other social media links are down there, including the link to my Discord server, so feel free to join and say hello. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.